What is up, everybody? Hope you all are doing well. I'm doing pretty good myself, thanks for asking, but it's been a while since I posted a commentary, so I figured I needed to touch base with you guys. I have gotten a huge influx of subscribers since my last video, probably about 250 since then. So if you're new here, I say welcome, and thanks for joining me. I don't know if you came over from the Dual Con with Shot Elite, or you just found me on your own. Irregardless, you're here, and I'm happy that you're here. Yeah, so you might notice that I am using the G11 today. It is the ugliest gun of all time in a Call of Duty game, and this quite possibly could be the ugliest paint job of all time. I have no idea why I'm using this camo. Uh, I tend to use really ugly camos that no one else uses just because I think it's funny. I like the Yukon. I like the. I think this is this is Warsaw. I think. I'm not sure about that. Normally I would have done a layout for this video, but I just really didn't feel like it. I know I've been getting kind of lazy on that lately, but the next video I do will definitely have a layout. But I've been really busy working on various projects for YouTube, and I've been playing a lot of Black Ops as well. I have a video that should be coming out on Saturday on YouTube HD, which is a channel I decided to start posting a few videos on because they asked me if I wanted to be a part of the channel, and I agreed because you know, it's a good opportunity. So I will probably link you guys to that video once it comes out. It's some more Spass gameplay, so if you like seeing Spass, you'll probably like that. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Black Ops lately. Had a really long marathon session the other day, probably about an 8-hour Black Ops session. I don't think I've played that long in a row since Modern Warfare 2 first came out, so that was quite the gaming session, that's for sure. But I've been having a hard time like keeping myself entertained with Black Ops lately. Been using a lot of the submachine guns that nobody uses, so you could probably expect to see some Mac 11 gameplay soon, because that gun is actually not as bad as people say it is. It's pretty ugly, I won't lie about that. It's probably second to this gun as the most unattractive gun in the game. So yeah, there's definitely not going to win any beauty contest between the G11 and the Mac 11. Oh, they're like brothers or something. But I cut out all the chopper gunners because there's 3 of them. I don't want to spoil it. I don't really get many kills with the chopper gunner. They're mostly just G11 kills in this game. But yeah, I think that the Mac 11 and G11 must be like long lost brothers or something, because they're both super ugly. They're both like really boxy. I guess the Mac 11 is like the G11's little baby brother in terms of beauty. But yeah, expect to see some of that. I've also been messing around with the PM63 a lot. It's got a lot of recoil. It's kind of hard to use. I don't know if I'll end up posting gameplay from that. I don't know. Let me know what guns you guys would like to see. I don't really get a lot of feedback in that department. I know a lot of people were asking to see what the G11 was like, and now you can see that it's just extremely powerful. A lot of people say that it's an overpowered weapon. I personally don't think it's that overpowered. I guess the hipfire is pretty beastly. But since you can't really put any attachments on it, I think that kind of balances it out. I mean, it sucks. It's a really good range weapon, but once you get really far away, it seems like you lose. Like the fall-off damage is just ridiculous. Because I think that the lowest damage it can do is 25, which means that at its fall-off distance, it'll do around 25. So that'll be a 2-burst kill at minimum, assuming that all your bullets hit them. So at longer ranges, it can be kind of tricky to hit people, especially since you only have the iron sights. I mean, the iron sights on it are pretty good. It's just the same as the FAMAS's almost. So, I mean, it's really not that hard to use on the iron sights. But there you can see I got my second chopper gunner. And then we're going to have a host migration, which I left in here. The reason why I left this host migration in was because I was going to kill this guy, but then it goes to host migration, and he gets to kill me instead. So I was really mad about that. But whatever, I had my chopper, and I will cut this one out as well because it gets shot down instantly. So I think between my 3 chopper gunners, I maybe got 4 kills. I know a lot of people have been talking about the fact that the kill streaks need a buff. And yeah, it is really bad right now on how easy it is to shoot down air support. I can shoot down a gunship as soon as you bring it in. I have a little trick that I've been perfecting on getting that thing down really quickly, especially with the Strela, or you know, the the law, if you get right under it, you can usually shoot it down without actually locking on. But I mean, that's really if you can get a good position on it. A lot of times with a good gunship pilot won't let you do that. So, I mean, it really just depends on who's using it. If you're a team and your team's running Strellas, you can usually take out a chopper gunner or a gunship as soon as it comes up. So, um, I don't know. I'm kind of caught in the middle if I think that the kill streaks need a buff. I think if I was going to say anything on this on that subject, I would probably say they don't need a buff. My logic behind that is if you make kill streaks even more powerful, it'll just be kind of like a repeat of Modern Warfare 2, in my opinion. The one thing I would think that I would consider is maybe adding like an extra set of flares to the gunship to make it worth the 11 kill streak. Because I don't really think dogs or gunships are really that great of 11 kill streaks, because sometimes a gunship isn't any more effective than a chopper gunner, but yet you have to get 2 more kills to get it. So, I mean, it's kind of illogical to use the gunship, since I mean you do get better angles and stuff, but far as like the overall, if you get them trapped in the spawn, you're going to get kills with either or. So I guess it really just depends on what map you're playing, on which is more effective. But dogs themselves, I think, are really too high. Before the game even came out, I thought dogs were going to be not high enough, or too high, I should say. Excuse me, too high on the kill streak chain, because I use dogs obviously a lot in World at War. And dogs were effective in World at War, but it was a much different scenario. Like, it seemed like dogs were better in World at War, even though they were a 2-hit kill, because they were a pain in the butt to kill, because sometimes they were really glitchy and stuff. But I think you got an endless wave of them too. I don't know how that worked, to be honest. I'm kind of embarrassed that I just said that, because I played so much World at War, you'd think I'd know how dogs really work. Because in this game, they come in like 2 waves, I believe, and then once you kill all of them, they're gone. If that's correct, whatever. If it's not, you can correct me. Don't feel like you'll insult me, because I'm not really sure if that's how it goes or not. But right now, our team is fighting for chopper gunners, which is kind of funny, because everybody on our team almost got a chopper gunner. I got 3, one other guy got 2, and we pretty much had unlimited blackbirds the whole game. So we pretty much ran a train on these guys. This is a little older gameplay. I've since prestiged, obviously, but anyways, it's starting to wind down. We got about 20 seconds left, so if you guys are just stumbling on my channel for the first time, I hope you liked what you saw. Like I said, welcome to all the new subscribers. I really appreciate everybody that subbed, and you can expect a lot of content in the next couple days. I got some things planned, and probably get some Mac 11 gameplay up, and probably some PM63. But I will see you guys next time. Peace.